Welcome back to Stoic Gateway. Now pay attention and listen to this true revelation. There is a moment in every life, a quiet, almost invisible moment, where everything you believe about yourself is tested. Not when things are easy, not when the world applauds you, but when everything seems to fall apart, when silence replaces validation, and when you are left alone with your own thoughts. And in that moment, one question rises above all others. Who are you when no one is watching? Because the Stoics believed something powerful, something most people today try to avoid. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You don't discover your strength in comfort. You don't find clarity in distraction. And you certainly don't build discipline in ease. You build it in resistance. Think about it. Every time life becomes difficult, most people run. They distract themselves. They numb themselves. They blame others. They wait for things to change. But the Stoic does something different. They turn inward. They sit with the discomfort. They observe it. They study it. And slowly, they transform it. Because to a Stoic, pain is not the enemy. It is the teacher, as Epictetus said. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let that sink in. Not what happens, but how you respond. That means your suffering is not in the event itself, but in the meaning you give it. And once you understand this, everything changes. Because suddenly, you are no longer a victim of circumstances. You become the architect of your mind. But here's where it gets deeper. Most people think Stoicism is about suppressing emotions, about becoming cold, detached, unfeeling. But that's not Stoicism. Stoicism is about mastering your inner world, not escaping it. It's about feeling everything, but being controlled by nothing. As Seneca once said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. And if you're honest with yourself, you already know this is true. How many times have you suffered over things that never even happened? How many nights have you lost sleep over fears that never became real? How many times have you limited yourself because of what might go wrong? This is the prison of the mind, and most people never escape it. But you're here, and that means something. It means a part of you is waking up. A part of you is starting to question the noise, the distractions, the endless chase for approval. And that's where the transformation begins. Because the moment you stop seeking control over the external world and start mastering the internal one, you become unstoppable. Not because life gets easier, but because you become stronger. Imagine this version of yourself, a version that doesn't break under pressure, that doesn't crumble when criticized, that doesn't depend on validation to feel worthy. A version of you that is calm in chaos, focused in distraction, and grounded in truth. That is the Stoic ideal. And it is not something reserved for ancient philosophers. It is something you can build right now. But it comes at a cost. Because to become this person, you must let go of the version of yourself that seeks comfort over growth. approval over truth, ease over discipline. And that's not easy. It means facing yourself completely. It means recognizing your weaknesses without excuses, looking into your shadows, your fears without running, your habits without denial, and most importantly, it means taking responsibility. Because at the core of Stoicism is one powerful belief. You are responsible for your life, not your past, not your circumstances, not other people, you. And once you accept this, something shifts. You stop waiting, you stop blaming, you stop hesitating, and you start acting. Because you realize that every moment, every decision, every thought is shaping who you are becoming. So the question is no longer, why is this happening to me? The question becomes, what can I become because of this? And that is where power is found. But here's the truth. This is only the beginning. Because mastering your mind is just the first step. What comes next is even more difficult. It's not just about controlling your thoughts. It's about confronting the parts of yourself you've been avoiding your entire life. The hidden fears, the silent insecurities, the shadow within. And in the next video, we are going to go deeper than ever before. We are going to explore the darker side of the mind. The part most people never dare to face, and how confronting it can unlock a level of power, clarity, and control that very few people ever achieve. So if you're ready to step beyond comfort, if you're ready to become mentally unbreakable, make sure you're subscribed to Stoic Gateway, because this journey is only just beginning. And trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next.